What's up, you guys? It's Jono! Today I'm going to show you 5 different tricks in Magikarp Jump that you probably did not know about. First off, we've got the TV Easter egg. If you touch the TV 14 times, then do a training, it will unlock a new encounter. During that encounter, you're going to want to press leave and you will get an instant level up. This can only be done one time, so you'll want to save that level up for some time when you just can't get through the leagues and you only need a little bit more JP to get through, and you can use this to level yourself up. Some people have said that you can use this to level up past the maximum level of your Magikarp. I have not confirmed that, but I believe it may be true. As I said, you can only do it one time, so I can't confirm whether or not that is true unless I make a new account. Once you get into the random encounter, the ghost girl will be really spooky, so you should probably leave. Now if you stay, absolutely nothing will happen, and it's not worth trying it out. Trust me, nothing will happen. You can only get this encounter one time. Make sure that you hit the leave button. Now, here's some interesting information about this glitch, or about this Easter egg. Once you press the TV 7 times, it will turn to static. Once you press it 7 more times, it will not be static anymore. Also, interestingly, the movie Poltergeist had a TV that had static on it, and a little girl was in the TV. It was really creepy and scary. Sorry if I scared you just now. Don't watch that movie. It's too scary for kids. However, this is kind of a throwback to the Poltergeist movie because they have the fuzz on the TV and the creepy little girl comes out. It's a random encounter, and it's the only way to get that random encounter. It's not really that random of an encounter though, if you ask me. Let's move on to our second tip. Tip number 2. You can lose your Magikarp. It's very, very easy to do. Swim to the top of your pond, touch Magikarp until you see Pidgeotto appear, then touch him until you see Pidgeotto appear again. This is a super easy trick to accomplish, and it only works one time, just like most of these tricks. So, unfortunately, you're going to want to save this trick until you have a really bad Magikarp that you just want to get rid of and get a new Magikarp. This is especially handy for free-to-play players who do not have a lot of diamonds to keep on pulling more Magikarps out of the pond. Unfortunately, I did lose my sweet, sweet FSU ATL Magikarp. He was on my live stream, you guys. I've been live streaming this game a lot, and FSU and Reversal have both showed up on my live streams. Big shout out to FSU and Reversal. Very big streamers that showed up on my stream, so I super appreciate it. When you do this Pidgeotto trick, you will lose your Magikarp and it will immediately retire. It's a great way to retire a Magikarp that you don't want. You can just get rid of it and move on to your next Magikarp. I would recommend saving this until much higher level gameplay because you're probably going to want it way later in the game, not early in the game. A lot of these tricks are a good way to get rid of your Magikarp, and I would say save them until the end of the game when you really actually want to get rid of a Magikarp. They mostly give you new encounters as well. Let's move to the third trick. You can lose 3 battles in a row, and this will cost you 2 LP restores if you do it the right way. There's a way you could do it that it will cost you 3 if you were to use an LP restore to get your initial battle. But if you do it right, you should get your first battle for free. You can use 2 LP restores, and then you'll get back 3 LP restores from the random encounter. And it is a new encounter as well. So here I'm going to show you the visual proof. This is my second lost battle. This little clip started with the first lost battle, and we'll go on to the third lost battle and then see the random encounter. This is a not random encounter, or at least it's a not new encounter. It's just an encounter that happened to appear in between my battles. So there we go. This is a really cool trick because you actually could do it without costing any LPs. You would just have to lose a battle and then wait until you have your League Play restored by waiting the time, and then lose that one, and then wait until you have your League Play restored, and then lose that one as well by not upgrading your Magikarp at all during that whole time. That would guarantee that you lose all 3 battles. It would cost you 0 LP restores, so you could do it where it costs you 2. You could also do it where it costs you 0. I did it the way that costs you 2 because I don't like to use a lot of my time. You should probably do it the way that costs you 0. All you have to do is wait. You can do it in 1 day, very simply. And you get a brand new encounter for your encounter decks, which you're going to want to do as well. So if you're just interested in the encounter decks, go ahead and waste the LP restores. But if you want to be really efficient, you can do that trick by only using 1 LP restore. Now, let's move on to tip number 4. You can fish a Dratini in this game. That's amazing, and it actually gives you a really amazing item. It's actually a great item. The item is a leaf thing. I'll say the name of it correctly once it shows on the screen. That leaf will give you all of your Pokemon a restore. Now, you get the same animation as a shiny Magikarp for Dratini, and if you look really closely at the shadow of what it pulled out, it showed a Dratini. So when you get that animation of him struggling with the fishing pole, then you're going to want to look really closely at the shadow, and if the shadow shows Dratini, obviously you got Dratini. If the shadow shows a shiny Magikarp, or a Magikarp basically, then you got a shiny Magikarp. But there is a slight difference in the shadow. If you want to go back in the video and have a look at that little shadow right when he pulls it out, it did show differently. So that's very interesting, and it just goes to show they put the little tiny details into this game. Now, here we've got a skill restore. It doesn't even have the word leaf in it, kind of interesting. What it does is restores your Pokemon skills. This is very handy once you have unlocked a lot of the friendship items, which are the Pokemon in your pond. Those Pokemon will give you a lot of really cool items, and one skill restore will unlock all of their abilities again. So you want to save that skill restore. If you get it early in the game, just save it for later in the game when you have more friendship items, because they're really handy, and they cost a lot of diamonds in the store to get that skill restore. So getting one for free is really awesome. Now, I'm going to show you probably the coolest trick in this game, and it's kind of hard to do it. You can evolve Gyarados in this game. What you're going to do is tap Magikarp until you crack the Everstone. You can only do this trick one time, and you have to have your trainer rank at 10. Look at my trainer rank, it's level 8. That means I cracked my Everstone on this Magikarp, and I wasn't able to evolve this Magikarp into Gyarados. So you can crack your Everstone before you're able to become a Gyarados, and then when you get to the level of trainer that you can become Gyarados, it will automatically turn that Magikarp into a Gyarados. For me, that Magikarp was a shiny Magikarp, so yes, you can evolve shiny Magikarp into shiny Gyarados. It is probably the coolest Easter egg in this game. You can only do this one time, so if you evolve a Gyarados before you get a shiny, you'll never get a shiny Gyarados. However, if you evolve shiny Gyarados, you will lose your Gyarados. It is gone forever, and I will show you why here in a few minutes. So this is a great trick, super fun, but there are negative consequences to doing this trick. So if you really like your shiny and you don't want to lose it, you probably don't want to do this trick. And if you did break your Everstone and then you get a shiny Magikarp when you're trainer level 10 or trainer rank 10, that means that your Magikarp can go to level 20, then you will definitely lose your shiny Magikarp, just like I did. Now you can always get another one, but it's very rare and it might be hard for you to get another one, so I would say just watch my video, enjoy the animation here, and don't evolve your own shiny Magikarp because it will be gone. Now, this is pretty cool. It gives you your final score on that Magikarp. This is actually really fun. I did not battle this Magikarp one time. My shiny was so spoiled and it never had to do any battles. All it had to do was eat and train, which is pretty funny. If you guys want to watch this live stream, it was a really lit live stream. We had a ton of fun. I've been live streaming this game a lot, and I wanted to do this one as a video just to give you guys a couple of tips in a really quick format. This is a lot quicker than my 2-hour live streams, so even though it's a 10-minute video, it's a little bit long, it's still faster than a 2-3 hour live stream where I put all of these different tips. So this is basically the best of all the tips that I've figured out from my live streams recently put into one quick and easy video. So if you evolve your Magikarp into a Gyarados, no matter what, the mayor of Carptown will steal your Gyarados. I don't really think it's fair. I think you should get an option to keep it in your pond forever, which I would gladly do, but the mayor takes it away. He gives you a very nice amount of experience points, which should rank you up depending on what level trainer you are when you evolve your Gyarados. If it's early on, I was able to do a rank up. Some people won't get a rank up though. But yes, he does steal your Gyarados. The mayor is a thief. I pretty much freaked out about this on my live stream. If you guys want to go back and watch it, it's kind of funny because I was like, seriously, dude, you're gonna steal my magic, or you're gonna steal my Gyarados? It was pretty disturbing to me. But yes, right here is where the freak out occurs. You can leave that Gyarados in my care. I'm like, really? 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 You're gonna take my Gyarados? Yeah, guys, he takes your Gyarados. It is gone. He's like, look, just look to the future. It'll be fine. Just get over it, basically. I'm like, dude, I'm never gonna get over this. And seriously, every time I interact with the mayor on my live streams, I pretty much have a hard time with him because I'm like, dude, you stole from me. Anyway, you guys, that is basically the end of my video. I hope that you all enjoyed these 5 tips that you can use to get some new encounters in Magikarp Jump and have a little bit of fun. These are some pretty fun things, and some of them are even useful, like getting Pidgeotto to steal your Magikarp when you don't have a very good Magikarp. Just get him out of there and get yourself a new Magikarp, and you even get a little bit of experience too. So that is the end of my video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. Please hit like and subscribe if you did like my video. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to my amazing subscribers, and peace!